Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. We are not quite done celebrating the year of 2015 in video gaming just yet. There was a certain aspect to the video games released in the year of 2015 that I noticed as the year went on. 2015 was a year with very exciting, different, creative, and colorful video game characters, whether it be returning ones from returning franchises or new ones from new IPs. I was introduced to a variety of unique characters last year, and I feel like sharing with you my top 5 favorite video game characters that stood out to me in the year of 2015. So let's not delay and let me share with you my top 5 favorite characters from video games in the year of 2015.
You lose your owner, buddy. Okay then, let's stick together.
Now, for number 5, I am well aware I'm cheating a bit because technically this is multiple characters and not just one, but hey, it's my list and I can make a few exceptions. So, number 5, the Trolls from The Witcher 3. Yes, I know, out of all the characters that I liked the most in The Witcher 3, from the complex to the tragic, I chose the characters that have the mental capacity of rocks. And I can't help it, every time there was a troll on screen, I got this big dumb grin on my face. Because the trolls are an absolute joy in The Witcher 3. Because of how dumb they are. Because of how mind-blowingly stupid they are. They're a real charming kind of dumb. I couldn't help but laugh at them, pity them, sometimes find them adorable, because they're trying so hard. They're trying so hard to communicate, to understand what people are saying and get across what they're thinking, even though that's not much. There's just something so charming about these dim-witted characters. And every moment I was going through the story and playing side quests of The Witcher 3, in the back of my head I was always thinking and hoping, maybe I'll meet another troll. God, I hope I meet another troll. And to top it all off, the designs of the trolls are very unique. I've seen a lot of different trolls in movies and in video games with varying designs. And I have to say, the trolls in The Witcher 3 are fantastically designed. With that ape-like posture, the rocks that are fused into their back almost giving them the look of a turtle, and their threatening, almost disgusting mug, just jam-packed with that extra gruesome detail. What can I say? I love the trolls from The Witcher 3. Number 4. Karlin from Warhammer End Times Vermintide. Now, all of the playable characters in Vermintide are memorable, colorful, and a bunch of smartasses. I love them all, from Kruber to Barden, from Victor to Saina, but out of all the characters, it's our elven archer that stood out the most to me. For a number of reasons. Her design is fantastic, and extremely loyal to original designs of elves in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. She's intelligent, she's mysterious, she's extremely skilled with a bow and a blade, but most of all, she's a total bitch, and I love it.
Terrible. Could we get a better tone out of that horn? Ah, that potion smells of ignorance. Yes, I'm bleeding. Does it please you? It's small, filthy, and noisy. Ha! Just like a dwarf. A grand wedge of stone. Anyone would think the architect was compensating for... something.
Out of all the characters, Karlin is constantly insulting, teasing, humiliating, and belittling the other characters. She's also a blatant racist, believing elves to be superior to humans and dwarves. But the more you spend time with Karlin, the more you get to know her, you start to realize it's all a facade. This illusion of ego and superiority masks something deeper. And even though she's a total bitch, she's the kind of bitch you want on your side. So despite her personal flaws, I couldn't help but find Karlin to be an interesting and enjoyable character. Number 3. Chum Bucket from Mad Max. From the moment you first meet Chum Bucket, he's a colorful and memorable character and a loyal companion. A hunchback Blackfinger who literally religiously worships cars, who constantly offers Max his aid, opinion, knowledge, and crazy religious car-worshipping rhetoric. Chum Bucket is a very colorful, emotional, energetic, and driven character. When he's talking about cars or building cars, he sounds as excited as a kid on Christmas. When Max goes to do stuff unrelated to cars, Chum Bucket can't help but gripe and complain, but he can also be supportive and complacent. And when he's in a dangerous, troubling, or upsetting situation, you hear the nervousness and sometimes the sorrow in his voice. But I think what is most memorable about him to most people is the crazy speeches and tangents he goes on about cars.
A bona fide bad boy. Huh? 429 cubic inches, 460 horses, holy rolling. Nobody could touch you on the blacktop day or night. Why, you'd be evergreen, eternal, road sipping with the gods.
You can't help but grow to like Chum Bucket for his constant aid, his constant companionship, his unique and interesting love of cars, and just the overall genuine nature of his character. A really great and well-written character and easily the standout character of the game.
I came to kick ass and perform routine maintenance duties. And I'm all out of duties.
Number 2. Bucket from Evolve. First it's Chum Bucket, then it's just plain old Bucket. Is it some coincidence that two of my favorite characters of 2015 both had the words Bucket in their name? I don't know. Bucket is a super intelligent robot and the usual pilot of the Hunter's ship, the Lorian. And he's chums with just about all of the Hunters. And despite being a robot, he's one of the most human characters in the selection of Hunters. He is also one of the most funniest, with clever quips, analyzations, and I guess battle cries?
Birds in the air. Robots stating the obvious. Ah, one of those plants that looks like a giant anus. Congratulations. There's a very slim chance you'll survive this.
Bucket is just a very funny character. Even in a dark or dire situation, he always manages to say something lighthearted and humorous, whether it be intentional or unintentional. I just absolutely love some of the conversations he has with the other Hunters. Either bringing up unique topics and starting up a interesting discussion, or out of the blue just state something lighthearted and comedic. In a game jam-packed with interesting, colorful, and memorable people, it's the robot that stood out most to me. And before I reveal my number 1 favorite video game character from 2015, here's a quick recap of the last 4 awesome video game characters I got to meet in the year of 2015.
Trollololo soldier man now. Trollolo just sing too.
Another confined space. Lilith, how did I offend you so?
Start ablaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution, rejoice! Please, don't kill Chum Bucket, please!
Traditionally, a proper hunt includes a bugle call.
And my number 1 favorite video game character of 2015 is Max from Life is Strange. Maxine Caulfield may seem like your average 18-year-old high school girl, with dreams, passions, hobbies, friends, having to put up with the occasional bully, and trying to fit in. Oh boy, but when Max discovers she can rewind time and ends up meeting her old best friend Chloe, that's when Max as a character really starts to open up. And even though Max is the playable protagonist, even though you are playing as Max, and you are making different choices as Max, Max still remains her own unique character with her own unique thoughts and opinions on certain situations. Every time you make a choice in the game, Max always thinks to herself about the other options. What if I rewind time and made that choice? And Max always has an interesting, funny, or clever quip about the environments and characters around her. And even though, in some senses, you are making your own Max Caulfield as you play through the episodes of Life is Strange, there is a consistent personality and persona and just character to Max that remains throughout the entire episodes. And I have to admit, out of all the characters I have ever met in a video game, Max is the most relatable character I have ever met in a video game, to be honest with you. She related to me in many ways. She reminded me of myself. Her character affected me on a personal level, the stuff she said and did. Her feelings and opinions, I found her so relatable. And by the end of Life is Strange, I wanted the best for Max. I wanted to keep her from harm. I wanted to make sure she got her way, that everyone else around her liked her. And that rarely happens with me in video game characters. Usually I just want to see their story get told. With Max and that personal connection I kind of grew, she felt to me just so much like an actual person. And that is why Maxine Caulfield, Max, is my favorite video game character of 2015. I hope you liked the video. If you did indeed like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved in the video if you hit the like button. What are your favorite video game characters of 2015? And what do you think of my favorite characters of 2015? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading comments, so get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games. I love talking about video games. And if that's something that interests you, maybe consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.